This knife is the Calico Forge Mark 45 combat knife. The blade length is about 6.3 inches. The actual edge length, according to my measure, is 5.15 inches. The steel on this, 5160 high carbon. Right, and this knife was hand forged by Andy Franco. And when I say hand forged, this was made with a hammer, an anvil, and a forge by hand. Andy Franco, according to his website, which is Calico Forge Knife Company, he's a blacksmith, but he is also a veteran U.S. Army Airborne Rangers, so very qualified to design a fighting blade. And this is, this is the epitome of a very high quality, custom-made military combat knife. Alright, here you see the handle. It is steel with stacked micarta. Very nice fit and finish. Collector quality. And a fully functional blade. You can see it has a conical glass breaker that is hardened. And as you can probably tell, this is one solid piece of equipment. This knife weighs a pound, right? And that's obviously, because it is so solid. This was meant to be used and to take abuse. All right, just more close-ups of this knife. Very impressed with this knife. It is the most costly fixed blade that I currently own in my collection. Right, that is a parkerized finish, and it is hollow ground, and obviously you can see how pointed this is. It is designed for as use as a hand-to-hand weapon. Close up of the edge, right, and the tip on that, and it's just. I really like just the blade shape. You see a generous choil there. I really like the blade shape, the overall design. I mean, it just seems, there's just something about the look of it. It seems pretty damn perfect. Alright, and just for a size comparison, and to show you where this fits in the spectrum of different sizes of dedicated combat utility military style fixed blades, you can see the Mark 45 is in the center. To the right of it is a USMC bar, and then a Becker BK9. And to the left of it is an Ontario Pilot survival knife, right, and a Benchmade Nim Cub, military boot knife. Right, so as you can see, this knife is intermediate between a USMC bar, which is a full-size fighting knife, and the Pilot survival knife, right? The way I categorize military knives, from left to right, we have small, medium, large, large, and the Becker would be extra large. But as far as that medium large category, if that is your preferred category, your size of combat utility, this Mark 45, it's just top of the line. Alright, and speaking of medium-large combat utility, it is a pretty popular size category. Let's just quickly look at different options in roughly the same size range. To the right, SOG GovTac, and to the far right, that's the DPX Heft 6 Assault. Right, to the left, the Cold Steel SRK, that is the San Mai edition. And to the left of that is the Tops Apache Falcon. So you see, it's a pretty popular size category. The SRK, very popular all-around outdoor and fighting blade. And you can see that SOG GovTac, you can see kind of a similar idea to the Mark 45, but just, a lot less expensive materials and fit and finish, etc. It's kind of like a budget version. But yeah, this Mark 45, excellent blade. Alright, let's take a look at the sheath that this comes with. It is heavy duty military grade thick nylon. Right, it has a horizontal retaining strap with a button closure, but the strap itself is adjustable. Okay, which is a nice feature. For example, let's say that you have really big hands and you wanted to bulk up the handle with something, you could adjust that strap so it'll still, you know, fit and retain it perfectly. All right, now the sheath is MOLLE compatible. Obviously, it has eyelets there, so you can lash this to a pack. You can lash this however you want to web gear. It even includes this extra cordage, right? And that to adjust it with. All right, a loop there. Secondary pocket for multi-tool or whatever you want to put in there. All right, Velcro secondary pocket. Nice. It's an excellent quality sheath. All right, here's the loops there and there. Made in the USA. Yeah, definitely very high quality sheath. And there is a hard plastic insert for the knife, and it does hold it in, even without the strap. It holds it securely, and it's silent. And when it locks in, even when it locks in, it doesn't make any noise. It doesn't snap in. It just kind of eases in, but yeah, it holds it securely. And then deployment, easy. All right, one last look at this excellent blade. You know, what do I think of its actual functionality as far as what it was intended to do? You know, you don't have to be in the Airborne Rangers to understand that this blade shape would be extremely effective. Just the pointedness of it, the wound channel, just the balance of the knife, how heavy duty it is. Yeah, I mean, this would be an excellent and a deadly tool. Right, so do I recommend the knife? Well, you know, as I said, I don't have any fixed blades that are pricier than this. So yeah, you know, I wouldn't have got it if I didn't think it was a good design. And now that I've held it in hand, I feel that it was worth it. And I'm pretty impressed by Calico Forge. I am going to most likely look into getting one of their integral designs. They have basically, you know how Chris Reeve had those fixed blades that were solid one-piece construction, the handle, it was all milled out of one piece. It's called an integral design. Some people say integral, whatever, dude. But yeah, I'm gonna look into one of those. Hope you enjoyed seeing this blade, and I'm out.